Today's video, I'm going to be doing 70 facts about Disneyland because they are currently celebrating 70 years. I know Disney World also just celebrated 54 years. So after this video, I will be doing 54 facts about Disney World as well, since they just like I said, they just celebrated their 54th year. So yeah, so I do have quite a lot. I have like 3 to maybe 3.5 pages worth of facts here. So let's get into it. Number 1, Disneyland was a TV show before it was a park. So apparently it was like a TV show, maybe. I heard about that recently on like I think Disney Plus or something like that, with like something with like Disneyland or something, I guess, with the 70th or whatever. Number 2, apparently opening day was a disaster. I guess because there was like so many people there, and there was like a whole bunch of chaos, and they were also like filming everything to like I guess like show on TV or whatever. Number 3 is more bang for your buck. And it opened with like I guess like 33 like something. I had like written this down like a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember what this like fact was, honestly. Yeah. So like I don't know like I forget like what the fact like fully what the fact was, because I was googling it on and all of that. So number 4 is ticket prices then and now. Then was apparently $1, and now it's anywhere between $103 and $206. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised that it was so cheap back then, because a lot of things were pretty cheap back in the day. But honestly, with everything that's been going on, I feel like things have gotten expensive. But yeah. Number 5, Disneyland was almost built in Burbank, California, which is kind of like, I mean, it could have been bigger if it was built in Burbank, because with Anaheim, they only have Disney California Adventure and Disneyland. I feel like if they built it somewhere else, they could have like more than just the two, kind of like how Orlando has Magic, Animal, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. So like I feel like if they did build it somewhere else, they could like expand the park, I guess. Maybe, who knows, they might add more parks to Disneyland in the future. Number 6, the first attraction to close was Tomorrowland Boots, which I never heard of that until I was doing the research for this. I never even heard of Tomorrowland Boots. I know of Tomorrowland in like Magic Kingdom and Disneyland, of course. Number 7 is the park was built on a 160-acre orange grove, which is kind of cool. But they had to take down a whole bunch of trees and stuff like that to be able to do that, I guess. Number 8, guests spend 83 times more on average today than they did 70 years ago, which is interesting. So, I mean, which is also not surprising because there are like so many more new Disney things going on now. I'm gonna come back because I keep getting text messages, so I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't remember. Okay, I left off at number 8. Sorry, I just needed to answer some text messages really quick. So number 9 is Walt's brother was the first person to purchase a Disneyland ticket, which I think is really cool because it's like a nice, cool experience that him and his brother had, and he would get to say it. Like now he was like the very first person to like ever purchase any ticket for Disney, whether that's like Disneyland or Disney World. Like he was like, well, I don't know if he was the first person to buy a Disney World ticket, but since Walt was alive during Disney, like when Disneyland opened, I guess it made it feel more special that his brother was the first person to buy a ticket for Disneyland. Number 10, the park's oldest attractions are the Disneyland bands, the King Arthur Carousel, Peter Pan's Flight, Mad Tea Parties, just like name a few. Because obviously there are more attractions there that are still there to this day. I just like wanted to like name a few of them. Number 11 is Disney nicknamed the park's opening day Black Sunday. I guess because there was like so many things that had gone wrong that day, but I don't know. Number 12, the annual attendance in Disneyland's first year reached in the million mark. It nearly 3.6 million people visited the park in the first year, which I definitely think is insane because I guess like Disneyland was like so popular back then, and it was I guess like it was like the first park, like that first kind of park. I guess I don't know. Number 13, the most popular attraction at Disneyland is Pirates of the Caribbean, which I don't really. I've never gone on Pirates, but honestly, it doesn't look like it'll be that cool. But I guess I won't know until I go on it, I guess. Number 14 is Disney's shortest lived attraction lasted just 2 months. I don't even know what like attraction it was, but apparently it only lasted 2 months. Number 15, the fastest rides in the park is Splash Mountain, which is kind of cool, and I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like it would have been that fast, but I feel like, I don't know if that was like the fastest back then, and now they have like a faster ride, but I don't know. Number 16, Splash was the first Disney attraction with a high price tag. I guess a price tag than Disney itself, costing this much. It's like 20 something thousand. Like when there's more than 6 years, I always feel like it's harder for me to like say what it is. I'm assuming it's like 2 million. I'm assuming, but I could be wrong. So I'm just gonna put it up here. To be built in 1977, the entire park costed this much, which is about 3 million or whatever less than the ride. So, yeah. So I mean, well, the 17 in 1955, which honestly is interesting. 17. Indiana Jones Adventure was the most expensive ride to build. I don't know how much it was because I don't think it said it in the fact when I wrote it, but I really don't know how much it was to build. 18. The most expensive souvenir is worth $37,500. I'm assuming it's something with like rhinestones on it because I think I saw a picture of it, but I don't remember what it was. Number 19, Disneyland originally opened on Sunday, July 17th, 1995, as we know, with a total of 18 attractions. But now that it's 2025, they definitely have like way more attractions now because there's more movies, there's like other things that came out between 1955 and 2025. Number 20 is over 84 million Mickey Mouse ears have been sold since Disneyland first opened, making it the most popular souvenir of all. Which is also not surprising because who wouldn't want to buy Mickey ears? And I feel like between like the 70th anniversary and now, so I guess between July 17th, 2025 and today, it's definitely like gotten like there's definitely been more ears sold since then. Number 21 is Disneyland's monorail opened for the first time on June 14th, 1959, which is almost 4 years later. Which I honestly thought it like opened up like the same year, maybe like the same day, not realizing it opened like 4 years later. Number 22. Up until 2000, Disneyland employees weren't allowed to have mustaches. So I'm assuming like the males weren't allowed to have them. Which I don't know why, because like, yeah, I don't know. Number 23 is Disneyland California Adventure was built on the same site as the original Disneyland parking lot. So I'm assuming that it's like literally like across the street / parking lot of Disneyland. Or I'm assuming, I don't know. Number 24. Upon opening day in 1955, 28,000 people attended. So, I guess like opening day, that's how many people attended, which is like definitely a lot. I didn't think that many people actually attended the day of. Number 14. When it was originally opened, there was only 18 attractions, like I said earlier. And apparently 14 of them are still remaining to this day. So, I don't know what happened to the other 8, I guess, the other 4. I guess, like, they weren't that popular, so they got rid of them. Number 27. Each year, there are 2.8 million churros sold in Disneyland. I mean, that's like almost everyone's favorite snack, other than the Mickey pretzel ears, or Mickey had the Mickey pretzels. I guess I don't know what I'm saying. Number 28. Until 1982, guests had to buy individual tickets for each attraction, which, I mean, I'm not surprised about because since it was only $1 to get in, for them to make money, I guess they had to like sell tickets to get on whatever ride you wanted to go on, so the park could make money. I mean, yeah, they were making money off of tickets and food, drinks, and souvenirs. But with how cheap it was back then, they needed to make money. And I think the tickets for the kids were like 50 cents per ticket or something like that. Number 29 is Big Thunder Mountain took 18 months to fully build, costing $17 million. Honestly, I didn't think it would take that long to build, but I guess because they were like building more than just a track, they were building like a big mountain, apparently, obviously, but yeah. Number 30. There are more than 100,000 light bulbs outlining the buildings of Main Street, but I guess that doesn't just involve Disneyland. It's also the same for Disney World. But honestly, it doesn't look like it will be that many. But yeah. Number 31 is since opening day, there have been 3 babies born in Disneyland. Honestly, I thought there would be like a little bit more born. since it has been open for 70 years now. But I guess those three people weren't really expecting to give birth in Disneyland. Um, Number 32 is originally Disney wanted live animals on the Jungle Cruise, which kind of makes sense, but I guess now they have like animatronics for it. Number 33, the total miles driven by the monorail train is the equivalent to making the equivalent to more than 30 round trips around the moon, which is so crazy because the moon is big, but like from our point of view, it kind of looks small, but yeah, I mean, that's like really insane. Number 34, the coins that are thrown into the water by It's a Small World are donated to a charity that grants kids wishes to have a life that have like life threatening issues, which I really think is cool and that it's nice that they do that because then all the kids that are sick can like they get money to like fund stuff to like cure whatever illness that they have. Number 35, the castle is only 77 feet tall, which honestly is not surprising because of how small it is compared to the other castles. But I kind of get why that one is smaller because it's Sleeping Beauty's castle. And all the other castles are like the Cinderella castle or a different castle, but the other one's just so much taller, and I kind of wish that um, Walt didn't pick such a small castle because at the end of Main Street, when you first go into the park, you can barely see it from that end of Main Street. So, I mean, I've never been there, but like all the videos that I have seen, you can barely see it from the other end. Number 36, the drawbridge on Sleeping Beauty's castle has only been lowered twice since opening day. I mean, I honestly didn't know that they had a drawbridge for the castle because it's always down, but I guess because there's like a lake or whatever surrounding the castle. But honestly, that little bridge, I didn't realize it was a drawbridge. I always thought that it was like a little bridge that was like built for that. Number 37 is many of the attractions were abandoned before they opened. I guess because Disney didn't think it was gonna work well. I don't know. 37, oh no, sorry, 38. The fastest ride in the park is the Incredible Coaster. So I guess because it goes from 0 to whatever and like 2 seconds or something like that. So I guess Splash Mountain was like the first fastest one, or maybe like Splash Mountain is the fastest in Disneyland, and then Disneyland California Adventure, the Incredible Coaster is the fastest in that park. Number 29, the Haunted Mansion is the saddest place and the happiest place on Earth. I mean, with it does like, I guess involve ghosts and stuff like that. Not actual ghosts, obviously, but I kind of get where they're coming from. Number 40, there may be actual ghosts who inhabit the parks. I heard that the ghost of Walt Disney does show up occasionally, obviously because he did have an apartment above the firehouse, I believe, on Main Street, and then also he was there when it opened and everything. Number 42 is Club 33 is the most exclusive attraction for Disneyland. I mean, I really don't hear much about Club 33 other than like a few videos here and there, but yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Number 44 is cast members have usually unusual nicknames for the um auto the animatronics, um I guess like the like in all the auto the animatronics, but I don't know if it's like for all of them. Number 44. Walt Disney considered the parks his life's most important work, which, I mean, yeah, because it was so successful and still is to this day. Number 44 is the iconic Sleeping Beauty castle was originally designed to be Snow White's castle since she was like the first princess, but was changed to promote the Sleeping Beauty film. I guess that's like why it's so small, because they were gonna do Snow White's, and I think Snow White's castle is bigger, but they ended up going with Sleeping Beauty for the new movie back then. So number 46 is Disneyland's success inspired countless other companies to amusement parks. So I guess like all the amusement parks that had opened up after this were inspired by that. I guess because with um Universal, they also have characters meeting, so I guess that's what they mean by that. Number 47 is more than 12,000 orange trees were removed. So I guess because that's where like all I guess like that goes back kind of like when like where it was built and all of that, because it was all built on such a big acre. Number 48 is Walt Disney never owned Disneyland. He was the creative genius behind it. I heard about this in the past where if Walt Disney was going to buy the land for Disneyland, it would have been more expensive to buy because of how popular he was, because of his movies. So somebody else purchased the land, so then he could like get it for like cheaper, if that makes sense. Number 49 is Main Street is supposed to be set in the year 1910. I don't know if that's supposed to be for Disneyland and Disney World, but at least for Disneyland it was supposed to be in 1910. Number 50, a time capsule was buried on July 17th, 1995 in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle and will be unearthed on July 17th, 2035 for the 80th. So that'll be in 10 years. Sorry, I thought I had something on my face. Number 51, Disneyland used to have its own postmark, I guess because there was like a post office in the park, I guess. I know you can also mail postcards from the parks to whoever, or you can like mail it to yourself and have it when you get home. Number 52, Walt Disney often walked around Disneyland. I guess like he could see what was going on in the park and what like attractions and all of that of the customers, the people that visit it really like the most, I guess. Number 53, Walt Disney carried pre-signed photo cards to give to visitors. I guess because whenever he would be in the parks, that people would ask for his signature, so they would give them out. So he would be able to give them out. Number 54, Tom Sawyer Island opened up in 1956. Honestly, so it opened up like a year later. I thought it opened up the year that Disneyland opened. Number 55, Mickey Mouse balloons have been in the park since 1956, so a year after they opened. They were in black and white, which makes sense because I don't think they really had a lot of like colored things back then. Number 56, Pirates was the last ride that will previously supervise. So I guess that was like the last project that he like said, yeah, that's it. Go ahead, like, yeah, go ahead and do that and all of that. Number 57, Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion were originally supposed to be walkthrough attractions, which would probably be like the only walkthrough attractions if that were the case. Number 58, Big Thunder Mountain took 10 years to plan, which is kind of crazy. Number 59, the Rivers of America is 48 feet deep. Now, I know the one in Disney World, that one is now gone. I don't know if the one in Disneyland is still there. Number 60, over 200 cats roam the parks. I guess to get, if there was like any mice, not Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse, but actual like rodents. Number 61, the original Disneyland parking lot held 12,175 cars. Excuse me, which is like really insane. Number 62, more than 750 million people visited Disneyland since opening day, which I still think is really crazy. Number 53, Julie Andrews' horse, her horse from Mary Poppins, is the only So, the horse that Mary Poppins rode in the movie is the Julie Andrews horse. Is actually on the carousel in Disneyland, and I want to go to Disneyland so I can go on that, or like to ride it and all of that, because if you guys know, it is my favorite movie. Number 64, Frontierland used to be more than of a Wild West, I guess. I don't know. Number 65. Other than COVID, Disneyland has been closed 3 times. Those being in 1963 when JFK was assassinated, 1970 when the bunch of yippies took over, which I don't know what that is, and September 11th, 2021. 2001. I don't know why I said 2021, but 2001. Number 66, New Orleans Square is a favorite land of Walt Disney. I mean, I guess because it was like, I think it does look cool and all that, and I know that's also where like Tiana's Bayou is at now. Number 67, King Arthur's Carousel has nearly 70 unique horses, which includes the horse from Mary Poppins that Julie Andrews rode. Number 68, Haunted Mansion featured 2 Walt Disney Imagineers. I guess they helped create it and also had like some ideas and stuff like that for it. Number 69, Mark Twain Riverboat was once considered to be top tier attraction, which I don't know why, or yeah, I don't know. And last but not least, number 70, Radiator Springs Race is one of the largest rides in Disneyland, and that doesn't sound surprising because they have like the cars and all of that. Then they also have like a few other things in that area. So that is it for the 70 facts about Disneyland for their 70th anniversary. And I will be doing the 54 facts for Disney World right after this video. And I really do hope that you guys enjoyed watching all of the old videos that I filmed when I was in Disney back in 21 and last year. And hopefully I can go like soon again and vlog going there again. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Until then, see ya.